Hey everybody, welcome to Chefchaouen, or should I say, get a load of this place. It's like the whole city took a dip in the world's biggest blueberry smoothie. But seriously, isn't it gorgeous? This is Chefchaouen, Morocco, and they call it the Blue City for a pretty obvious reason, don't you think? Now, I'm not the travel expert here, that's what you guys are here for, but I hear this place is magical. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to dive into the top 10 things you absolutely have to do when you visit Chefchaouen. Okay, first things first, our number 10 thing to do is exploring the Medina. The Medina, that's the old city, is a maze of these tiny little alleyways, all painted in different shades of blue. It's like stepping into a dream. It's like walking through a kaleidoscope. But instead of colors, it's all these beautiful buildings and friendly faces. Every turn you take, there's something new to marvel at. You'll see kids playing soccer, cats lounging in doorways, and these incredible artisans selling their crafts. The energy here is just infectious. And speaking of crafts, you better bring an extra suitcase because you're going to want to buy everything. From hand-woven textiles to intricate pottery, the craftsmanship is top-notch. Let yourself get a little lost, soak up the atmosphere, and don't forget to look up. The sky here seems to blend perfectly with the blue walls. The details on these buildings are incredible, and you never know what you might find hiding around the next corner. Maybe a beautifully carved door or a hidden mosaic, maybe a hidden courtyard with a fountain, or a rooftop cafe with views that will take your breath away. The panoramas are simply stunning. And hey, if you get really turned around, just ask a local. The people here are incredibly friendly and they're always happy to help a lost tourist find their way. Their hospitality is truly heartwarming. Alright, history buffs, this one's for you. Our number 9 spot is a visit to the Kasbah Museum, and it's like taking a step back in time. This ancient fortress is now a museum, and it's packed with artifacts and exhibits that tell the story of Chefchaouen and the surrounding region. You can learn about the city's founding, its time under Spanish rule, and its unique cultural heritage. Plus, the Kasbah itself is pretty darn cool. It's got these massive walls, beautiful gardens, and stunning views of the city and the Rif Mountains. And hey, while you're at the Kasbah, make sure you check out the Ethnographic Museum too. It's right next door and it's got all sorts of fascinating displays about traditional Moroccan life. Number 8, get to relax at Plaza Uta el-Hammam fountain. And there's no better place to relax in Chefchaouen than Plaza Uta el-Hammam. This bustling square is the heart of the city, and it's the perfect place to grab a bite to eat, people watch, or just soak up the atmosphere. You'll find tons of cafes and restaurants around the square, serving up everything from traditional Moroccan tagines to pizzas and pastries. And if you're feeling adventurous, try the mint tea. It's a local specialty, and it's absolutely delicious. Take a stroll around the square and check out the fountain, admire the architecture of the surrounding buildings, or maybe even haggle for some souvenirs at one of the many shops. And if you're lucky, you might even catch some live music or street performers. Plaza Uta el-Hammam is a feast for the senses, and it's the perfect place to experience the vibrancy and energy of Chefchaouen. Top 7 activity, a hike to the Spanish Mosque. Lace up your hiking boots because we're heading up to the Spanish Mosque. Now, don't worry, this isn't a strenuous hike. It's a pretty gentle uphill walk, and the views along the way are totally worth it. You'll pass through olive groves, cross babbling streams, and get glimpses of the city below, all painted in those iconic blue hues. And once you reach the top, get ready to have your mind blown. The Spanish Mosque itself is actually a ruin, built in the 1920s but never finished. But honestly, that just adds to its charm. You can explore the crumbling archways, imagine what might have been, and most importantly, take in the panoramic views of Chefchaouen and the surrounding countryside. Seriously, you haven't truly seen the Blue City until you've seen it from up here. And hey, if you're feeling extra adventurous, pack a picnic and enjoy your lunch with a view. Number 6 thing to do. We recommend you enjoy Ras El Maa Waterfall. Just a short walk from the Medina, you'll find Ras El Maa Waterfall. And trust me, it's like stepping into a postcard. The waterfall itself cascades down moss-covered rocks, creating these little pools of crystal clear water. It's the perfect place to cool off on a hot day, or just relax and listen to the soothing sounds of nature. You can even take a dip in the water if you're feeling brave, but be warned, it's pretty chilly. The area around the waterfall is just as charming as the waterfall itself. You'll find women washing clothes in the traditional way, locals gathering for a chat, and kids splashing around in the stream. So take your time, soak up the tranquility, and maybe even snap a few pictures for your Instagram. Calling all shopaholics, get your wallets ready and shop for handicrafts. This is our number 5 activity, especially if you're looking for unique and handmade souvenirs. The city is known for its traditional crafts, and you'll find everything from colorful textiles and woven blankets to intricate metalwork and leather goods. One of the best places to find these treasures is in the souks, or markets, that line the narrow streets of the Medina. Wandering through these souks is an experience in itself. You'll be surrounded by vibrant colors, exotic scents, and the sounds of vendors hawking their wares. But don't be afraid to haggle. It's all part of the fun, and you can often get a much better price if you're willing to negotiate. Just remember to be respectful and have a sense of humor about it. And hey, even if you don't buy anything, it's worth a stroll through the souks just to experience the sights, sounds, and smells of this bustling marketplace. Number 4 is Foodie's Paradise. Have a taste. Local cuisine. Moroccan cuisine is a delicious blend of spices and flavors, and you'll find plenty of opportunities to tantalize your taste buds in this city. One dish you absolutely have to try is tagine. It's a slow-cooked stew that can be made with meat, poultry, or vegetables, and it's cooked in a special earthenware pot that gives it a unique and flavorful taste. Another must-try is couscous, which is often served with vegetables and meat. And if you're looking for something sweet, be sure to try the pastries, like chabakia, which are deep-fried and coated in honey. You can find restaurants serving up traditional Moroccan dishes all over Chefchaouen, from casual eateries to more upscale dining experiences. But for a truly authentic experience, I recommend checking out one of the local cafes or street food stalls. Need a break from all that blue? I hear you. At number 3, take a day trip to Akchour. Just a short drive from Chefchaouen, you'll find Akchour National Park, and it's the perfect place to escape into nature for the day. We're talking about stunning waterfalls, emerald green pools, and towering cliffs. It's like something out of a fairy tale. The landscapes here are so enchanting, you'll feel like you've stepped into another world. One of the most popular things to do in Akchour is hike to the Bridge of God, a natural rock arch that spans a gorge. The hike is challenging but rewarding, and the views from the bridge are simply breathtaking. You'll be amazed by the panoramic vistas that stretch out before you. If you're not up for a hike, you can still enjoy the beauty of Akchour. There are plenty of other trails to explore, ranging from easy strolls to more challenging climbs. Each trail offers its own unique perspective of the park's natural beauty. You can also swim in the refreshing pools at the base of the waterfalls, or simply relax by the river and soak up the tranquility. The sound of the flowing water is incredibly soothing. Just be sure to pack plenty of water and snacks, as there aren't many facilities available in the park. It's always good to be prepared for a day of adventure. And hey, if you're lucky, you might even spot some of the local wildlife, like Barbary macaques or even the elusive Barbary leopard. Keep your eyes peeled and your camera ready. All right, at number 2, pay a visit the Ethnographic Museum. Right next door to the Kasbah Museum, you'll find the Ethnographic Museum, and it's a fascinating glimpse into the traditional way of life in the Rif Mountains. This museum is like stepping back in time. You'll see exhibits on everything from traditional clothing and jewelry to musical instruments and tools used for farming and weaving. You can learn about the history of the Berber people, who have inhabited this region for centuries, and their unique culture and traditions. One of the coolest things about the Ethnographic Museum is that it's housed in a beautifully restored 17th century home. So not only do you get to learn about the past, but you also get to experience it firsthand by wandering through these historic rooms. So if you're looking for a deeper understanding of Chefchaouen and the surrounding area, the Ethnographic Museum is a must-visit. And then, our number 1 activity to do. It's a full-body cultural immersion that will leave you feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. Experience a hammam. We're talking about the hammam, the traditional Moroccan bathhouse, a place where ancient rituals meet modern relaxation. Now I know what you're thinking. Ellen, you want me to get naked with a bunch of strangers? It sounds intimidating, right? Well, not exactly. You can choose a private hammam experience if you're feeling shy, or you can embrace the local custom and head to a public one. Both options offer a unique glimpse into Moroccan culture. Don't worry, there are separate ones for men and women so you can feel comfortable and at ease. So what exactly happens in a hammam? It's a multi-step process that will leave you feeling like royalty. You'll start in a warm room where you can relax and let the heat loosen up your muscles. This is the perfect time to unwind and let go of any stress. Then you'll move to a hotter room where you'll be scrubbed, literally from head to toe, by an attendant using a special mitt called a kessa. This exfoliation process removes dead skin cells and leaves your skin feeling incredibly smooth. Trust me, it sounds a little intense, but it's incredibly exfoliating and you'll leave feeling like a brand new person. Your skin will thank you for it. The hammam is a truly unique experience, and it's a great way to relax, rejuvenate, and immerse yourself in Moroccan culture. It's more than just a bath. It's a journey into the heart of Moroccan traditions and hospitality. So there you have it, folks. The top 10 must-do activities in Chefchaouen, Morocco. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more travel tips and inspiration. Until next time, happy travels!